What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Just Putting Around. Today, we're breaking down the most recent WWE Saturday Night's main event from December 13th. And let's be honest, this wasn't just another card. This was 12 months of build-up, one full retirement tour, all leading to John Cena stepping into a WWE ring for what may very well be the final time. Love him or hate him, this night mattered. So let's run through the card, break down the matches, and talk about what worked, what didn't, and why this show will be remembered for a long time. Here's what WWE stacked the night with. John Cena vs. Gunther, Bayley vs. Sol Ruca, Cody Rhodes vs. Oba Femi, and AJ Styles and Dragon Lee vs. Javon Evans and Leon Slater. And every single one of these played a role in a bigger picture. Let's kick it off with the opener. Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi opened the show, and honestly, this was a statement match. Coming in, Femi had just beaten Javon Evans on NXT, and Cody's team had survived War Games at Survivor Series. Joey Tessitore and Stephanie McMahon were at the standing booth, and they were the ones running the show down, the show hosts, while you had Michael Cole and Wade Barrett calling the action from the announcer's booth. And before Cody even hit the ring, everyone was already planting the seeds about Cena's legacy. Now, no titles were on the line here. This was pride versus opportunity. Cody is the undisputed WWE champion. Femi, he's a newcomer with everything to gain, and he's also the NXT champion. From the jump, Femi made sure everyone knew this wasn't an NXT kid playing around. He shoved Cody into the corner, threw him around, and at one point caught him with a nasty backbreaker. Cody tried to rely on speed and experience, but Femi looked like the more dominant force for large stretches of this match. Then chaos. The crowd reacted to something off camera, and boom, Drew McIntyre shows up and lays Cody out. No contest. Femi wasn't happy. He got right into McIntyre's face, shoved him to the mat, and the moment ended with Femi and Cody standing tall together. It was good stuff, but man, ending the biggest opportunity of Femi's career so far with a no contest, that stings. And this match got to be. Some quick notes from the match where both guys got huge reactions. The Cody cutter was this close to a disaster, but Femi saved it. Femi's running uppercut sent Cody over the announce table and somehow busted his ear open. It was a strong opener with a shaky ending. Next up, Bayley vs. Sol Ruca, and this one surprised people. Bayley had Lyra Valkyrie with her, Ruca had Zarya and Ino O'Connor, and after they patched things up earlier in the week. The match started slow and technical, lots of counters, lots of filling each other out. Then Ruca cracked Bayley with a kick from the apron. Bayley fired back with massive forearm, and from there it took off. This match flew by. Ruca rolled out every trick she had. Handstand head scissors, cartwheels, a ridiculous handspring moonsault, and finally the soul snatcher. 1, 2, 3. Clean as a whistle. Bayley didn't look upset, not even a little. She smiled, posed with Ruca, the two even saluted Cena together. This was Bayley doing what legends do, making the next generation look like stars. And this gets an A-. Some quick notes were tons of Cena tributes aired here. Michael Cole shouting out Bayley's mentorship was a nice touch. Ruca absolutely stole the show with her athleticism, and it was one of the highlights of the night. Next, we've got AJ Styles and Dragon Lee taking on Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Javon Evans is on NXT and Leon Slater is the current X Division champion in TNA. And let me tell you, Javon Evans and Leon Slater came out firing. There were super kicks and everything, they were trying to get a quick win. But Dragon Lee kicked out of a frog splash and kept the things alive. This was fast, it was chaotic. This was four guys trying to outdo each other. Styles took a step back to let the young guys shine, and they did. There was an awkward moment where AJ slipped going for the phenomenal forearm, and not long after, the match was wrapped up pretty suddenly. And AJ and Styles retained. Won the match, and this gets a big plus. WWE is absolutely eyeing Leon Slater long term. Mark Henry looked noticeably slimmer in the crowd. Dragon Lee's transitions are unreal. Lee feeding Slater into a Styles Clash attempt was gorgeous. Great action, just an odd ending. And here we go. This is what the entire night was about. Cena's final match. But before it even started, The Miz tried to hijack the moment, because of course he did. Only for Joe Hendry to show up and drop him, teaming with R-Truth for a 5-knuckle shuffle. It was a fun moment and the crowd loved it. Then Gunther makes his entrance, and he got some serious heat. And then Cena. The reaction was massive. You could tell he was emotional, but he held it together. They started simple, lock-ups, clean breaks. Gunther played mind games, then the chops came, and they were brutal. Cena got offense in, the shoulder tackles, the 5-knuckle shuffle, the AAs, but Gunther looked like the monster he's supposed to be. Gunther kicked out of the AA, Cena kicked out of the sleeper, they fought outside, Cena hit an AA through the announce table, then the super AA off the ropes. Still not enough. Eventually, Gunther looked locked in the sleeper again, body scissors strapped tight, and after minutes of struggle, Cena tapped. The crowd hated it, and it was perfect. And this gets an A. Crowd singing Cena's theme was incredible. You tapped out chants came out early on. Don't give up chants during the sleeper. Cena filming the crowd during his entrance was a beautiful touch. And this match was exactly what it needed to be. And the final word. The crowd initially chanted bullshit, but Cena just sat there smiling, because this was his ending. He went out putting someone else over, just like he wanted. Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes all came out. Belts draped over Cena's shoulders. Finally the crowd came round with chants of "Thank you, Cena." WWE didn't just celebrate the past, they built the future. Obafemi, Sol Ruca, Javon Evans, Leon Slater. That mattered. Cena watched one final tribute video, left his armbands and shoes in the ring, and took one last walk up the ramp. Whether you loved him or hated him, there's no denying it. Cena left a permanent mark on the business, and he went out his way. And that's it for this episode of Just Putting Around. I'll catch you next time.